So, hey everyone, just coming through with a quick tarot pull really fast. I did a reading for myself earlier today, and this message just felt like I should be sharing it collectively. So, this is part of the set of cards that I pulled for myself. So, the first card we have is the Devil in reverse, then we have the Six of Swords, the Seven of Wands, the Eight of Cups, and the Moon card. So collectively, what I'm getting from this message overall is, first of all, this message is for people that have this desire to really connect. So I want to first say that. And when I say connect, I don't mean just like for networking purposes. I mean like a deep type of connection with other people. Maybe you have a job, or you feel like it's your purpose to connect people, to help them to help them find like their life purpose. So someone that's a counselor, a life coach, a therapist, a spiritual guidance counselor, any type of person that is in the field, or they feel as though it's their purpose to be of service to others. This is who this message is for. And so from you, and also from myself, right? I feel as though we have made this decision, like 100%. We have made this decision that this is our life purpose. Our purpose is to connect. Our purpose is to bring hope or light or be of service to others that need it. But also, we feel like sometimes being of service to others can be overwhelming. And we feel sometimes that our cup is kind of too full. We also may be struggling with feelings of security. We may be struggling with feelings of anxiety and feeling like you can't do it all. And when I say do it all, what I mean is like, especially with the Seven of Wands, right? I'm particularly getting that this feeling of security comes strictly from the way that you were raised. So maybe you grew up in a household with a single mom or a single dad or a grandparent, aunt, cousin, whoever raised you. And however you were raised, there wasn't enough, right? And that could also be the reverse. So not just material, but also emotional. So you could have grown up in a household where you were provided for financially all the way through, but there was the emotional aspect of your parent. Maybe they always worked a lot so that they could provide for you. And so there was that emotional piece that they were not able to provide because they weren't around. Or maybe it was the fact that, you did not have enough. Like you didn't know like if y'all was going to eat tomorrow, or you didn't know if you would have school clothes for, like next school year, or you didn't know if your parents would be able to keep the lights on. And so you knew as an adult that you wanted to make sure that you always provided the security for yourself, for maybe even I'm getting some of you for your siblings or for your children, but overall for yourself. And so even though you want to be of service and you want to connect, you think sometimes, well, maybe it's better if I do something that'll bring in a whole lot of money. So you may have struggled with this feeling for a while of wanting to be some type of spiritual leader, but also like someone that just leads, not necessarily leads, but helps people, right? Helps people in the way that feels like leadership or feels like changing their lives, wherever that aspect is. But also you feel like kind of overwhelmed because it's just too much. And this could also be someone that is doing this in a public space, public facing space, where you're doing it publicly and you have a lot on your plate and it seems like you're balancing a lot, but in the inside you kind of feel like overwhelmed. And I'm also getting that on the outside too, there may be some people that everyone thinks that you kind of have it all together on the outside because that's what it looks like. but you actually know that you don't. And maybe you're really struggling right now. You are really worried about I'm hearing personal finances. I'm also hearing like all of the things that you thought you had are being taken is the word that's coming through, but it's not really taken. Like they're being removed from your life. I think removed from your life. And you were seeing this as, yes, you were seeing this as taken, but the word that I'm hearing is removed. And the reason why Spirit is using removed instead of taken is because removed is implying that it's just being put to the side because something else is replacing it. And the way that you're seeing taken is like you're losing it, like it's a loss, and this thing is not going to be replaced. But Spirit is saying that I am giving you something else. You just don't see it yet. And it's also something greater. And because you're already struggling with these feelings of security, it's making you feel even more secure that what you were able to get and obtain for yourself is seemingly just like dissipating. And what Spirit really wants you to know as well is to really lean into your higher self and surrender. And I know that I've been talking about surrendering control and also surrendering just like all of the things that we worried about, putting our worries down, putting our leaving all of our troubles kind of like at this doorstep of the divine. But this moon card for me really represents that. Like, do you see how in the water she is just there? She is just leaving it there. Her eyes are closed. She's looking up. She's in a body of water. And I told y'all about bodies of water. And if you see right here, her face with the moon is a reflection of our emotional selves, but also our connection to the deepest and darkest and highest intuitive parts of ourselves. And so her being in this water and releasing in this water and surrendering to her higher self is a message to us that when we are going through these things, then this is what we need to focus on, is this surrender. I hope this makes sense, everyone. And I wish you the best. Okay, so I thought I was finished, but I wasn't, clearly. So I just got this feeling that it was incomplete, so I just pulled some additional cards. And I was exactly right when I talked about this is someone that's like a leader. Right here it says, wise leader, you are a beacon for others. Like, I knew it. Uncovering treasure beneath the surface lies great bounty, unknown territory, because this is definitely a new aspect of our life that we are going into, is you're exactly where you need to be. A lot of us may be feeling like we thought we were doing all of the things that we need to do, and then lessons just keep popping up like there is more work that needs to be done. There are more aspects of yourself that you have left to explore, and I'm gonna not exactly set this obstacle in your way, but I'm gonna present you with this obstacle and allow you to be able to work through what you need to work through with this obstacle, right? But you're exactly where you need to be. And also, wondrous universe, walk in beauty. So you're definitely walking in the path that you're supposed to be in, and everything that you are working through right now is going to come out in your favor. It is for your highest and greatest good, even though it may not feel like it right now. It may feel hard right now, but it's going to work out. And just bottom of the deck energy right here, rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering your life. The things that you want are going to come through. Sorry for the nails, y'all. I was outside working in my garden a little bit earlier. But anyways, the lessons that you are working through right now, they're not for any reason. You are going to get to this place. This is the destination, y'all. And I believe I had this exact card in the last reading I did as well. And I talked about seeing this, like visually. I saw this, and the message was clear then, and it's clear now. So I just wanted to present this to you guys as the last part of the reading. Now that's actually it. Talk to you later. Bye.